Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to ISKCON West, outpost of ISKCON Seshadripuram at Rajarajeshwari Nagar for the Sunday feast evening program. So we are into this Damodar month, Kartik month, as some people know it, and also popularly known as Damodar month. So last week, Sunday, we had the Damodar Lila, Katha and Damodar Lila. But Damodar Lila is so vast and so very nectarian that you can have it for a couple of weeks also, more also, and discuss various aspects of Damodar Lila. So today we will get to hear some more aspects of Damodar Lila from His Grace Padmanabha Achyuta Prabhu. Looking forward, Prabhu, to hear from you. Over to you. We will, after Prabhu's class, we will also have Damodar Ashtakam and Aarti. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. And thanks for the opportunity. And Hare Krishna devotees, I am nowhere qualified. Let me do my small attempt to convey what our acharyas preached or conveyed. So let us start with, let me start with the prayers. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Asmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthavitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadanti Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaisnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sutadevi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Dinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschasya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome to today's class. And today's session will be two portions. One is glories of or benefits, significance and benefits of Kartik month. And then we will discuss about significance of Damodar month. So what are the glories of this month from various Puranas? And mainly our Acharya's recommendation is let us do more spiritual activities during this month. Why our Acharyas are insisting, to do so much of spiritual process in this particular month, we will go through it from the scriptures as well as from Acharyas. And mainly it starts with, I hope the screen is visible sufficiently. So as our Acharyas, mentions, try to increase, our scriptural activity. Scriptural injunctions. As per, the Shastra, one can improve their devotional service during this month. Say, for example, here few points given. So as I shown in the screen, Japa. So one normally chants, say 1 round or 4 round or 16 round. This is the right month one can increase, or not at all 1 round. This is a month for them to start a japa. Start with the japa. That is very top priority which is given in this month, and then offering a ghee lamp. That is what we have been doing, from day one for this Damodar month, and then flowers, incense, and special, food could be offered to the Lord, and then practice celibacy for the grahasthas. It is one of the what I can say insisted by our acharyas, and then worship of Tulsi Devi. So normally, why we should worship Tulsi Devi more elaborately we have discussed, and without her mercy there is no progress for anyone. And giving charity. So meeting, Vaishnavas and associating with Vaishnava, sharing the, gifts to the Vaishnavas that could be, added in this month, and then perform austerities. So we can do some austerities like, performing some special program at home, or going to temple and, performing some particular, devotional service with austerities. So in that way. And apart from that, in various Puranas, mainly today I am going to focus more about Skanda Purana and Padma Purana. And before that, this particular month is glorified by the sage name called Satyavrata. That is what we have been singing, Damodara Ashtaka. So, in the month of Kartika, one should daily worship Lord Damodara and sing the Damodara Ashtaka, which pleases Lord Damodara, written by the sage named Satyavrata. That means Astakam. Astakam means the 8 prayers of Lord Damodara. So that is what the significance also we are going to discuss based on this particular point. And then I will give some glimpse of from Skanda Purana and Padma Purana. So in Skanda Purana it is mentioned that especially in the month of Damodara or Kartika, one should daily worship Lord Damodara Krishna and take bath early in the morning, give charity and follow a fasting vow. This is a duty of Vaishnava. Okay, so this is very auspicious month. One should rise up early. So that is a big challenge for all the devotees and even uh, in day-to-day activities. And another Skanda Purana. Okay, we will move to Padma Purana. The Padma Purana says, "O Brahmanas, any person who tries to observe a Kartik month without following rules and regulations properly, Lord Sri Krishna remains against them, because this month Kartika is very pleasing to him." So this is very important month. That is again from Padma Purana. Again Skanda Purana. Skanda Purana is more about Kartikeya, Subramanya. So in that, how much benefit devotees can have during this month. O son, O son Narada, those Brahmanas who do not give charity in the month of Kartika, perform sacrifice, chant japa, and for Lord Hari are the lowest of mankind. So we have to associate so much, and we can charity in the sense we can do book distribution, or we can do gift to the devotees like that. And then Skanda Purana. The month of Kartika is the topmost of all other months. It is the most meritorious and purified of all other pure months. So even Krishna in Bhagavad Gita also he says, among the year I am this particular year. I mean, among the month, I am this particular month, like that. Then there is no other month equal to Kartika, and there is no other yuga equal to Kreta Yuga. There is no other. Kreta Yuga means Satya Yuga, I think. Kreta Yuga also call it as, Satya Yuga also call it as Kreta Yuga. There is no other scripture equal to Vedas. There is no other place of pilgrimage equal to Ganges. Therefore, the month of Kartika is very dear to the Vaishnavas, people dedicated to Vishnu. This is very important. And again, in Padma Purana it is mentioned, among all 12 months, the month of Kartika is the dear to Lord Krishna. If somebody performs a little worship of Lord Sri Hari in this month, he offers that devotee his own abode. This statement is true. So Lord Krishna himself, giving assurance through Padma Purana. Then Skanda Purana. Whatever one usually eats, if he gives up some of the ingredients of it in the month of Kartika, then he achieves the same auspicious form as Lord Sri Krishna undoubtedly. It's a very big, benediction one can get. Oh, great sage, after giving up all varieties of religious functions, one should follow Kartika fast and listen to narrations of Lord Sri Hari before his deity form. That is what we have been doing every Sunday. Hare Krishna. So we can increase that, hearing, we can connect to temple class, we can increase, lectures from Guru Maharaj like that. Any person in the month of Kartika who eats on the leaf plate of palasa leaf, the remnants of the Lord, becomes free from all sins and achieves liberation. Besides Brahmanas, twice born persons, others are not advised to eat from this leaf because this leaf is said to be a leaf of the Supreme Lord. So that is most precious, Any person who performs bathing in the month of Kartika, remaining awake, offering lamps, we are doing every day. Giving charity or planting and transplanting tulsi, he achieves the same form as Lord Sri Vishnu. So there are so many, glorification or benefits of worshipping or performing austerities and increasing the devotional service in this particular month. So still, it's a huge, so much of benefit. So I can share my own experience. In 2013, Prabhuji and Mataji came to our apartment, and so that is a beauty. Person like me also could, sit in front of you all and share the glories of the Lord Damodara. So that is a position of my own, realization. So I could, say this is more, pleasing and more, personal to me to speak more about, this month, Damodar month. So these are the glories of this particular month. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So now we will shift to today's, I was asked to speak about, say for example, part 2, Damodar Lila. So here the topic or the content what I am going to discuss is all about three prominent devotees from ISKCON. One is Gauranga Prabhu, and then Nitya Sevani Mataji. She is from Visakhapatnam, Telugu lecture she had given, and then Jagat Sakshi Prabhu, who gives in Malayalam and Telugu class. So I heard, and also almost from Bhagavatam only and Chaitanya Charitamrita. So I thought of speaking on significance of Damodar Lila. Hare Krishna. So let us start. The significance of Damodar Lila. So the significance, why first question rises, why Lord should, perform Leela? That is the first question. Whether, Lord does not have any, role or something, or the question would be like this, why we should, think more about, Leela of Lord? Because this is a chance, or, it is a boon for the devotees. One can increase their devotional service by remembering of Lord, or speaking about the Lord, or singing the glories about the Lord. Same way, so Lord gives chance for the devotees to purify ourselves. And here the main focus is about three. So Krishna emphasizes about this Leela for three purposes. What are those three purposes? Krishna wants to glorify Yashoda. That means Krishna wants to glorify devotee. That is the first point. One should think about the Leela of this particular Damodar Leela. Next thing is to demonstrate how bhakti is supreme. The second motive of doing this Leela is to demonstrate how bhakti is supreme. Then the last benefit is to demonstrate the power of what comes out from the mouth of devotees. He wants to give, this should be understood, the third point should be understood. Everything performed by him only. But he appears to give that credit to devotee, not for him. So that is the mood of the Lord. So let us discuss more about these three particular aspects and some more aspects associated with this particular Damodar Leela. And here the first significance mentioned, people cannot obtain through the bhakti or Krishna prema through yoga, through sankhya, through tapa, but only through bhakti one can attain the love of God or the mercy of the Lord. So Mother Yashoda is perfectly qualified for that. So Lord descended and he performed this particular Leela, and he responded to her in that way. And particularly the Leela means he wants to demonstrate to the devotees. So Krishna started like this. He started with eating mud, and then all the Gopa Gopis taking him to Mother Yashoda, and they were telling Krishna is eating mud. So whatever the Krishna performs, each and every act has got its own significance and its own meaning. So here, before executing anything, we have to start with a little thing, right? Likewise, Lord's mission is nobody can understand. So Lord starts with small childhood pastimes like that, and in that particularly, Lord starts with this. And what is the reason for this Leela? And then another sequence of information is Lord is so much intoxicated by Brajavasis, observed so much, Krishna. Lord could not, escape from that love, right? So how much love, these Brajavasis are having, towards the Lord. So this is called absorption, right? See, this absorption, there is no other mechanism or to release the, or to exhibit the love of Godhead. Absorption means sometimes, during prasada time, we the devotees, go there and, relish, for sometimes, 5 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes it goes up to 1 hour also sitting in the prasada hall. Immediately some devotees comes and tells, Prabhuji, kya ho gaya? You want some more? Then devotee says, no, Prabhuji, this is absorption. We all observed, in the, relishing of, prasada.